will crush those who oppose me, just like mommy told me. My ambitions are cavernous, my motto is avarice. With loot I get so amorous, for gold I am ravenous. My manner is bombastic, my statements sarcastic, my flow's pyroclastic, my legend's dynastic. Yeah, when I rise like Lazarus, my odor is always hazardous. Your skill is at best average, there's no way you can handle this. Notice your moves are atrocious, so quote this. Hopeless is what you are, now bow down to what you start. My voice like thunder, I leave the earth on the sun, so don't make a blunder, you'll be 6 feet under. You better hide under covers, I do what I want. Your feelings get hurt, step up girl, you better stay alert, or you'll be napping up in that dirt. Fortress and mullet, I'm putting in the work. I hope you like this room, cause now it will be your tomb. On your plans I will ruin if you don't play to my tune.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna dig deep.
Person bidden, must be kidding, nothing to make fair peep. To some old these streets, yeah. Main course. Alright. Victory is mine. Alright. So... there we are. Come on, come on. There we go. So, this is Against the Storm. I need to change the channel info. So this is a city builder. There's a lot of fascinating types of characters. Actually, I need to change an option to... alerts. Alright. Cool. Continue. So, this is Against the Storm. It is an early access game that just released on the Epic Game Store into early access for a 1-year Epic Games exclusive. So, the people of this world live in this, like, weird blight storm. And so, it's like constantly raining, and then there's like a small period of clearance where there's like no rain and there's a bit of sunshine, and then it like storms like magically heavy and very oppressively. They're calling it rain punk. And so we've got to keep our humans, beavers, and lizards happy. They've got little reputation bars, or resolve, rather. If we get them above their little blue line, then they will passively generate this reputation. And give us reputation points passively by making them extremely happy. How do we make them happy? By giving them complex foods like jerky, biscuits, pie, housing specific to them, not just general housing. Clothing for humans and beavers. Lizards don't need clothing. At least not to stay warm. And then for humans, leisure via beer and religion. Beavers like biscuits, pickled goods, clothing, leisure in the form of, I think, wine. And then they also like education and luxury. I don't think I've got enough stuff unlocked on the roguelite aspects, the permanent upgrades. And most of the permanent upgrades are kind of like in Necrodancer, if you're playing single zones mode, it's those types of, you can unlock things to be used for more runs, but you don't. Well, I guess there are some things that become permanent blueprints, but for the most part, you're just unlocking blueprints that can then be unlocked. And then lizards have a couple of more meatier things like skewers. And then they all have their own type of housing that they would prefer. Then we've got a bunch of different things that we can build. And we start off with 3 building things that we can pick up. I'll get to that stuff up there in a bit. We can pick up... these are reputation bonuses. And reputation bonuses are always blueprints of some sort. So I can pick up either a small farm, which can produce veggies or grain from fields, herb garden, which can produce roots or herbs from nearby farm fields, or a library, which can fulfill those services, the religion, luxury, and education. And you can actually look in here in order to see what types of ingredients you can use in order to satisfy those. Education can only be benefited by manuscripts. Luxury is free at this one. And religion uses either incense or offerings. Other things to look for when first getting on a new map is to look at the effects of this particular location. These are randomly generated. Oh. So I'm playing in, I chose a place called, or a biome called Scarlet Orchard. Apparently the trees here have, small percent chances of dropping copper, or, having copper in them. Good to know. So, while in Drizzle, which is the main season of the year, we've got Mushrooms After Rain, which will produce 3 additional mushrooms for every single time you get mushrooms in a gather action of some sort, or production. Aurora, which will, excuse me. This is probably going to be the last game of the night. I'm just going to chill with this until I cannot stream anymore. Aurora, if I fulfill at least 1 service, then Aurora will come into effect, and humans, beavers, and lizards will be in a better mood, which allows them to, like, work more effectively or reduce resolve penalties or whatever. And then swarms is sort of the same thing, but it only affects lizards. And they want their complex food. In Storm, this is always in effect. So whenever we hit Storm season, which is the shortest season overall, kind of like in Frostpunk or something like that, except it's just torrential rain rather than freezing cold. A flat -5 to global resolve, so they'll become really unhappy. You gotta like burn extra fuel in order to help keep people happier. Oh right, that's a thing for you get a bunch of these like passive bonuses down here. So like, because I'm using a lizard firekeeper, that lizard is comfortable, so they get extra resolve, and lizard firekeepers at the ancient hearth are adept at ancient rites, which gives even more global resolve. I think humans might burn more efficiently, and beavers, I don't remember the exact things. Like either like I think one of them is like less fuel usage, or each fuel lasts longer, or something along those lines. Regardless, I generally just leave a lizard in there because happiness is generally the hardest thing to worry about, at least currently in the current build. I leave the reputation bonuses alone until I can explore into these groves. These are all hidden and randomly generated as well, and you'll note that there's a couple of things that have like these weird icons on them. Those are dangerous groves and might have some sort of threatening event that I've got to take care of by providing whatever resources I've got that thing will actually accept in order to get rid of it. These smaller ones, generally, if they don't have an icon, then generally they'll only have positive things or a mild, at worst, a mild penalty, like finding some dead bodies for one particular race. If that and so that race will be unhappy until it gets taken care of. So to start off with, we've got we've got some roads, we've got some camps. You can make farm fields, but we don't have a way in order to actually do something with them right now. That's what one of those is for. Shelters, our industry buildings, our city buildings, extra storage spaces, extra makeshift hearths, or trading posts, and then decorations that you can put up. Excuse me. So to start off with, generally what you want to do is figure out where you want to start chopping into. Because this hostility of the forest. So, we are on a normal difficulty map, so the difficulty multiplier is ×1. So, number of years that have been here will add more hostility. Discovering more glades. Dangerous glades will is like double the penalty for glades, and forbidden glades I think is triple the hostility for glades. Villagers ×2, woodcutters times I think 5, and then number of hearths will reduce the hostility of the forest, as well as if the queen is more impatient with you, then the queen will is basically putting a little bit more eyes on your forest or on your village, and so because who we are viceroys trying to expand the queen's realm in order to prepare for the next big storm. So if the queen is putting her eyes on the people, then the people are are less scared of things. But I mean, if she's impatient with you, then you aren't doing a good job as a viceroy. Last thing before I hit unpause, I mean, there's 4 speeds here. This particular, like I said earlier, this is the Scarlet Orchard. So these are the perks that came with this particular location, which are reinforced axes. I know the text is kind of small. Woodcutters camps will produce 15% quicker. And then also Firekeeper secret techniques. Fuel burns 25% longer in hearths. So that'll be really good. So yeah, I usually start off with 2 woodcutters camps, trying to get into some of these, especially the larger ones tend to have a lot more resources in them. We do kind of want to get into one of these dangerous glades because the rewards for solving those can be pretty rewarding, can be pretty useful. So I'm going to build 1 woodcutter's camp over here and then another one down here, and start going into this glade and this glade to start off with. Because this is a normal level map, there's a lot more more peaceful glades to chop into. No worries, Rainbow Unicorn. Hope you have a good night. And yeah, hopefully I will do more streams of Cans of Hyrule, Necrodancer, Monolith especially. There's going to be monorail, although I haven't really done too much floor 6 stuff. Monorail 4 is going to be to the 6th floor. All the previous monorails have been only to the 5th floor, because the 6th floor is pretty darn hard. And of course, I'm clearly tired, but I'm going to still at least go for like another hour or so, ideally. I'll see how long I can keep it up and keep up the energy, because this is for Extra Life, and we want to benefit those children's hospitals as much as we can. We have met the ultimate goal. We've already doubled what I thought I was going to be able to actually make. But let's go ahead and see if we can raise some more. Yeah. Let's go ahead and raise that goal to 250. I don't think we can actually like rename any of our I've never actually clicked on people before. That's cool. So one other thing is we can build a stonecutter's camp over here to start working on the stone and or the roots. Although, now that I think about it, I should probably do a scavenger's camp for those eggs. Yeah, let's go into a scavenger's camp for the eggs. Because we need to keep up with our food production in order to keep everybody sufficiently happy. Yeah, I like that. Alright, let's go ahead and speed things up, make them go zoom! And then we also want to go ahead and get some paths because there's a small amount of storage in all these camps, but they will have to bring it back to a storage at various points. So now we can assign various people to the camps. Beavers are really good at chopping wood and also with doing rainpunk technology. So generally speaking, we want to have our beavers on wood cutting. But we only start with 3 of each, so let's go ahead and delete that. Let's see. Let's do something like that for pathing. And then more pathing around here. And also up here. Put a lizard on there. Put a beaver over here, a human, and another human over here. We want to assign them to chop in like that. And then we'll also go in over there. You can do like paintbrush type of things with these tools. And then we get our first cornerstone. A barrel delivery line, huh? Although Lost in the Wilds, getting extra villagers early could be really beneficial. Yeah, because I'm going to get 2 glades immediately, which will give me 2 more people to work with. Let's see. Also, I will want a crude workstation kind of early. So that way, once I start getting wood, I can start making planks. Because a lot of things end up requiring planks, not just our buildings, but also these dangerous events and everything like that. Huh. Alright, so let's go ahead and speed it up to 4 while waiting to open up. And so the other thing that we can do is orders. The Queen has a bunch of various requests that will slowly trickle in over time. We start off with 3 after like a minute or 2. Then like 9-ish minutes in, 9-10 minutes in, another set unlocks, another 7-ish minute, 9-ish minutes after that, another 3, and then another 8 minutes after that, the last 2. And we get a choice between 2. Woodcutters camps and 30 wood. Unfortunately, we would have to lose that wood, but we'd get a lot of extra parts and an extra beaver. Parts are a very hard to come by commodity. They are what are used in order to actually build camps. There are very few ways in order to actually make parts. And I've not unlocked any of those blueprints in the at the Scarlet Citadel. hopefully I'll be able to finish run in the time it takes. In fact, I can actually deliver this right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Yay! Still want me to do an ancient tablet. Well, I am planning on going into some dangerous glades. Sure. Simple tools. Or scavengers and a stonecutter's camp. Yeah. The nice thing about that one is that I just have to have built them in order to actually succeed. So yeah, let's speed things up.
All we know.
Let's see. Planks, let's go ahead and put a limit on it at 10 to start off with. Bricks. In fact, I'm probably going to want stone bricks. We'll do this at 10. 10? Sure. Alright, what have we got here? We've got Stormbird Nest, which is harvested by egg things. Ooh, a copper vein. Haven't had one of those before. A swamp wheat field. Huh? Oh! I haven't had one of those before either. I'm going to be discovering a lot of things this run. That's for sure. Because I haven't ever gotten to a Scarlet Orchard village. And then down here we've got a small encampment. We'll go ahead and get it with veggies and get 2 more villagers rather than get +1 fabric production and extra reputation. So let's go ahead and send 2 people there to investigate in order to get more people. We will want to get shelters up and running soon enough. In fact, actually, let's go ahead and pull you out of there for now. We're gonna move you down here. Actually, no, we can reach back there. It is very pretty. It's like got a very similar vibe to like Warcraft 3 is what I noticed. Let's go ahead and put some more paths in here. Chop down a little bit more in this way. And let's see where to put you. Oh, we've got some fertile soil. Awesome. That's very early fertile soil, no less. Also an herb node. Haven't had those, or 2 herb nodes, no less. Interesting, very interesting. I think let's go with the herb garden. Small farm. Yeah, let's do the small farm. Carpenter. We do want our planks to be more efficient. And this is one of the ways in order to do that. So let's go with the carpenter. Alright, we've got a couple of different camps available. Veggies, insects, grain. Well, we've got grain as a thing that can be harvested, so let's go with the forager's camp. And then we've got a bakery, a furnace, or the smelter. Copper bars. Biscuits, pie. I don't have a way in order to make flour, though. Yet. But pottery can be made into, trade goods. Spark dew resin, then... Oh. Herbs. Or more resin. Interesting. Oh yeah, I can make eggs out of pie. Actually, yeah, let's go with the bakery. Let's see. Where to go from here? We have 444. Nobody's housed yet. I need more wood cutters. That's what I need.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Got none of those resources. Oh, now I've got more people. Let's see. I know. Let's go ahead and chop into here and move you back a bit. Hey, Crow! Thanks for the raid. We're playing against the storm. It's another city builder. And we're doing it for extra life. I just increased the goal. We recently met 200. My original goal was 100. I met that before I started streaming. So I raised it to 200, which was then met by Zoix redeeming a run request for Cadence of Hyrule. And so now I've raised it again to 250. The particular hospital that any donations for that are made Extra Life 2021 through that link there will benefit Lurie Children's Hospital of Chicago. So yeah, this is a Rainpunk city builder, survival city builder, and I need to get some more, put more people to work. Let's start getting stone. No. Let's build houses first. Make sure people are decently happy. That'll be 3 by, that's 12. I need at least one more house. House. Shelter. Let's put it over here, I guess. Use up a bunch more of my raw wood. So yeah, this is a Rainpunk game. You've got like humans, you gotta keep them happy. Oh yeah, sorry, let's go into a shout out. Crow Revel. NGC run, basically all but one in Sector 3, not uncommon for that ship. Yeah, yep. Well, I mean, we gotta keep all the people happy, not just the humans. We've also gotta keep our beavers happy. We've gotta keep our lizards happy. Lizards like warm places. Beavers like working with Rainpunk technology, and humans just like working inside. Humans are also really good at farming and foraging. Beavers are really good at chopping wood. And lizards are really good at hunting. There's not really too much hunting to be done. Usually, I guess mostly what they end up doing is like ranching. But I haven't unlocked that yet. There is a lot of there are a lot of, okay, let's see. Let's move this in deeper. Build some more paths. And, yes, open up some more groves. Why are you up here? I guess you're in range there, but I want to open up this field some more. I guess I could probably also put someone here. Yeah, let's go ahead and put a beaver there. Let's go ahead and get a stonecutter's camp over in here. Put another lizard on this. Yep. Probably don't need that. And everyone's housed. Awesome. For now. Alright, what have we got up here? We've got a big encampment. We've got more fertile soil. We've got some swamp wheat fields. And we've got another copper vein. Titans? Oh, mech suits? I don't know what that's a reference to. But no, they don't. One last lizard in order to start. Hold off on the roots for now. I just want you working on that stone. I mean, yes. Archaeological tools. Discovering glades gives 20 pottery. Except it has to be complex food. I'm not able to make complex food yet. In fact, I don't have a way in order to... Okay, do you... Aha! So the swamp wheat field also gives some... good thing I got that forager's camp then, huh? So apparently I do want this because this is a way in order to get that resource, plant fiber. Roots have herbs. Eggs have meat. Sometimes. Herbs sometimes have berries or plant fiber. Oh. Yes. More parts and some clay. And also another blueprint I can unlock. So, every single time you reach a little dot down here on the reputation mark, and the goal is to reach 12 reputation before reaching 12 Queen's Impatience, or having all of your villagers die for one reason or another. Lumber mill! Flour! Yes. Flour. And also the best plank production in the game. So that is a no-brainer. And... we will go ahead and actually limit you to 5 now on that. So let's go ahead and speed it up to 3. Are you working towards a new glade? Yes, you are. I had to do some planks earlier today, which is why I've got a headache. I'm trying to... I did like a 20-minute rain fit session earlier. So, it is now storm season. This is on a regular cycle of drizzle, clearance, and then storm. Storm is the like oppressive time of the year. Let's go ahead and put 2 humans on that and leave 2 for building stuff. So when it's storm season, looming darkness happens. It kind of like in Frostpunk with like snowstorms. Storm is a torrential downpour, super dark and like really depressing. So it puts a -5 on the global resolve. So you're going to start seeing everyone's happiness tank because it's storming. However, everyone at least has housing, so it sort of balances out, and the pyre also negates it, so because I've got a lizard on the pyre. So yeah. There is quite a bit going on with this game, and like the city, the land that you can actually do is like on these little islands. Like giant rivers are between every single thing. Well, it is in early access. And I have not really played any RimWorld, so I won't be able to provide too much insight I know that the developers of this game are going more for a like Banished-esque sort of thing, where it's less on like relationships. I mean, maybe there will be a relationship system. I don't know. I don't know what their overall goals are. I know that they want to add in even more races, but each expedition will only have 3 of however many races there are available in a given village. What else? So, also, villages will be generally a lot larger. I'm already at 15 people, and it is not uncommon in order to reach like 30, 40, 50. And all the people are rather generic. They have names, they have individual resolve, and they have their own individual needs listed, but all the needs are exactly the same, at least in the current build. And the main idea is that it's supposed to be a roguelite, where you're building a lot of small villages over a particular period, and the idea is in order to like constantly reset the world in order to generate a new phase of things by getting various achievements that the Queen recognizes you as the Viceroy for. So, I hope that answers your question, WQQZ. Thank you very much, Crow Revel, for the $25 to Extra Life. Kind of? Okay. I will say that there are some decently... Yeah, the graphics are really nice. It's a very low GPU load. I'm like getting no rendering lag pretty much whatsoever. I'm pretty sure I'm on pretty high settings overall. Yeah, I'm on like high graphics quality. I don't know why it's on 59 hertz. Or 60 hertz. Yeah, it's like I still haven't gotten any extra rendering lag. It's like got a very Warcraft 3 almost vibe in terms of the look and feel of like the buildings and stuff. It's an indie studio. It's they only just released it into early access. I've really enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun, just like meeting all these different orders, unlocking all these different, yeah, and hopefully I'll go ahead and get into some of these dangerous glades. Understandable. Like, this is not a dangerous event. This is just a destroyed camp in the wilderness. I can like welcome some new people, or I could just like send it to the camp, to the citadel, in order to get some archaeological tools. Yeah, they've got 4 biomes now. The Royal Woodlands, the Cursed Woodlands. I'm in Scarlet Orchard right now, where all the trees have like copper in them. And then there's also the marshlands, And all those different places have different, like, starting perks and or deficits. Every single village that you start making has like a randomized set of events that the storm has on your village. So like this time we've got extra mushroom generation in drizzle. If we satisfy services for all 3 races, then they get in a good mood and like produce better or move faster or have just less penalties to the resolve. And if I've got complex food for lizards, then they will also get even more good mood. However, in Storm, every like 100 hostility of the forest will level up the hostility of the forest, to the point that if we reach hostility 2 during Storm, then if I don't have clothing on my humans and beavers, they might have a 10% chance of destroying the yield of whatever production that they're doing. Because the winds start piercing and it's like really cold or something. And then if we get all the way to hostility 5, then the storms upgrade in their intensity and produce minus 20 global resolve. Ideally, I'll want to keep my hostility a lot lower than 5, such that that does not become an issue. Anyway, let's go ahead and speed things up again. What have I discovered? Berry bushes and another copper vein. Alright. Let's chop over here. And that's a new thing, so that's a new person that I have to worry about. Let's go ahead and put some roads on this side of the hearth, because they eat here because it's like a communal sort of area. They eat here, they receive their clothing, and they also rest up between their work sessions. Yep. Alright, so let's go ahead and put it on 2, I guess, for now. Probably want to be getting... Okay. Can I get the lumber mill? No, I cannot. What are you working on? Let's put another beaver on there. Do we have enough stone? We also have clay. Do we have any plants? No. Now we're getting plants. Aha! More orders to pick from. I don't think I'm really getting all that much meat, so also I'd prefer to get the Lizard Clan support, some extra parts. Like I said earlier, parts are very limited supply, and I do not have the building unlocked that allows me to make parts. So they are a limited supply for me at the current meta progression level that I'm at. So also just giving +3 Lizard Resolve, very good idea. Probably won't be getting to the provisions anytime soon. Brewery. We'll go ahead and leave that one to languish for a bit because the next thing won't be for quite a while. Let's go ahead and break into some more
Yeah.
Put our human on that. Good. Starting to make some fabric. I just need some bricks, and then I can make the lumber mill. And then with the lumber mill, I can switch plank production all the way over to the lumber mill solely. Alright, so it's a new year, which means we get newcomers to come in, sent here by the crown. Let's see. Let's go with 2 lizards and 2 beavers. And then also we get to pick a cornerstone. Rooty ground, strange roots, wood production +1, harvesting and planting are 25% slower. Sloppy wood cutting, fuel burns hotter. Ew. Veggie production increased by +3, but global resolve decreased by 2. Ah, this is rough. I think I can get around the harvesting and planting deficits. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. Those were all bad choices. Holy crap. Alright, where do we want you? We want to... I guess go up this way. There's a lot of big stuff up here. There could be some interesting things up here. Or we just sidle in right next to this and try and chop into the danger. Let's go and do that. Am I really prepared in order to take care of it? No, but it'll be interesting, to say the least. Also, I need a new house. Let's put down a shelter here. Leaves room for a road right in there. In fact, let's go ahead and build that immediately. And then I should really get a farm up. And then get all those farm fields. Okay, I can't put you there right now. Go and speed things up again. Alright, what have we got here? We got reed field, copper vein, more fertile soil, and a small encampment that gives people. 1 people apiece. Let's see. Wait. Do I have more people unhoused? What? Okay. I need another shelter. Let's move you over here, I guess. And put shelter here. There we go. And then, let's get that lumber mill up. Yep, that's a good fit. Scavenger's camp has no deposits. Sounds good. You're gonna go get these eggs. These eggs. Yeah. Human. Let's see.
Fossi.
Where are my humans?
Vida.
Another beaver on both of these.
Oh.
It is drizzle, so they will be able to, don't make grain. Actually, I can make flour. Yes, make grain. In fact, make only grain? I have this. Beavers are elsewhere. Alright, let's pull that beaver off. Pull that beaver off and put a lizard. Lizard. Beaver. Beaver. We want to limit this at... no. No, I do not. I believe the only potential hostilities generally are more like magical auras. There is apparently like a giant mole of some sort with like huge mole claws that will like eat up all of your food in storage. But you do not have to actually arm your people with weapons. There's no weaponry involved. There's no attacks or anything like that. The only thing you have to worry about is satisfying the queen, or and keeping them safe in terms of having enough food to last them, making them happy, meeting their various needs, etc. Again, it's a lot more like a banished sort of vibe rather than what's going to pass here? Rather than RimWorld sort of game. Still no complex food. Alright, what have we got here? Small destroyed caravan. Which is actually a very tame danger. They gave us a spare scavenger's camp. Don't I already have one of those? Yeah. I think I'll take the insects and the mushrooms. I would very much rather not spend parts on that. That's fine.
Fossi.
Amida.
Voila.
Alright, investigate. I don't need an extra, I don't need an extra scavenger's camp. Or do I? That's foraging. I do have reed fields here. Eggs. Small abandoned cache. Coal. Bricks. Oh wait, no. Don't investigate that first. So this is the main sort of thing. Is a great event that is just like people a passive negative effect is the frequent sort of thing. While this is in effect, all of our these two effects will be affecting our villagers. Ooh, mush soup. I need you to be making planks. And yes, flour, 20, simple tools, 15. Use planks for that, but don't make them right now. And then planks, we want like 40, 30, 40. So yeah, while I am not dealing with this, 25% chance to destroy production yield, because discovering the remains of a past caravan, it's unrest in the settlement, and also people are afraid of whatever destroyed the caravan, so -3 global resolve. I need to get this done soon. I'm gonna get the complex foods. Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright. So I need those planks going. Stonecutter's camp is done here. Roots. I'm going to do roots now. Thanks for the raid again for Ravel, and thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, it's second 1 o'clock now. Right. Happy daylight saving time. Fall back if you're in the U.S. I'm sure the rest of the world has already fallen back. Alright, let's go ahead and get these things running. Alright, it's clearance time, so now they're gonna be getting... Huh. I guess the people weren't there long enough yet. Alright, do I have 12 planks yet? No. Do you have enough planks? I guess they're delivering the planks. Building materials. Yes, I now have 12 planks. Okay, so people need to go take care of this. Bakery. I'll work in the bakery later. get that salvaged, please. Got one person unhoused. Let's take care of that. Alright. You and you. Go. Okay, what are you? I guess just... No, let's start going this way. Yeah. Alright, so they've taken care of the caravan, and so now global resolve is back to better. Alright, we got more picks to choose from. I don't have a brewery. That did not come with ancient tablets, so I'm gonna have to open up another dangerous glade. There's another one. Probably somewhere out here would be a good spot for a hearth. Maybe even actually... Yeah. Welcome new people. Using eggs. Meat. Mushrooms. Mushrooms. Forager's camp is done here. Looks like you're going out here. Do I have a way to make paths all the way out here? Yes, I do. One more reason in order to put down the woodcutters camp. Oh, that's that. What? Now we'll have mush soup. Here, we've got pickled goods. Biscuits or pie is also good. Bakery. Okay, you know what? I need some space. Jeez. Probably make a rain collector at this point. Okay. Okay, what have we got for cornerstones? 10 grain per minute. Yeah. Let's make flour, which I can then use at the bakery. And then... let's get 2 humans, along with the mixture of everyone else. Because I need another farm. Rain collector, beaver, beaver.
Amiga.
Provisions. Carpenter makes luxury goods. I don't have a trading post yet. What have you even been chopping? Let's see. Let's get you out here as well. Start clearing space for more fertile soil. Oh geez, there's even more fertile soil. We need a lot of farms. And then go into that. There's a lot of small things. Should really probably get a mine going. Hum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Let's see. I want that, bakery. Somewhere. Oh, actually right here. Right next to the storehouse is good. I need another house. Get some roads. Scavengers camp. Mine. Who's good at the mine?
Ah,
Boulder.
Beavers. Sure. And this is human. Herbs, roots, eggs. Limit of 20 biscuits. No. 30 biscuits. 25 biscuits? 25 biscuits. 30. 30 biscuits. Who has pie? Lizards. 20 pie. No, no spooty biscuits. What do I need the pottery for? Nothing right now. We'll just turn it off. Oh, roots don't provide clay here. Interesting. Okay, okay. Alright, after I discovered that glade. I don't have a brewery. What's my meat at? It is at 50. I just get a bunch of lizards. But that is so good too. Maybe making provisions. Makeshift post. Where are we at for... I am at 40. Huh. Now I've got a bakery that's making a bunch of biscuits and other complex foods. Huh. Oh, they already ate everything. Jeez. Oops. Can't give mushrooms. I guess do insects and welcome people. Lizards, go. Guess more people. And then, whoop! I never actually watched the animation for the, farm fields, producing. What happened? I heard a chime. Oh, we've got the two people. Gotcha. Where the heck am I gonna put hecking housing? I guess you're going here. Put an extra path right there. Wow, this fertile soil goes pretty deep. Where would the farm go? Here. Stonecutter's camp is done
Mira.
with that location. Alright. Where else can you go? Oh, nowhere. You're free for now. In fact, you're gonna work here and use eggs to get me 10. It maxed me out at 10 of that. Maxed me out at 10 of this. And I guess 10 of that. Yeah. Keep the goods. Sure. Do I actually have that much meat currently? Not anymore. Can I actually do this now?
Vita.
Voilà.
Yeah. Look at the tails wag. Lizards, humans, beavers. I don't have clothes yet. Aha. Dewberry bushes and copper veins. Well, I need... Herbalist camp. Carpenter, training gear, luxury goods. Sound went weird there. They're in storm. I'm gonna start doing some micromanaging. Clear out the rest of that first. Lizards are very not happy. Oh, I need shelters. extra burning. Okay. Whew! Made it through that storm. Let's see. I need more humans. Which means I need more housing. What's over here? Fertile soil, bushes, and another encampment, which can get more people. Rich Glades. Oh, I can go up in here. Yes, humans. Humans. There. Does that just constantly provide copper? Like not finding any stone or clay. Reeds provide clay here. Maybe I should have went with that second scavenger's camp. There's a lot of stuff I need here. This place is very fertile. Grain. Berries. Berries. Squish. Celeste squish. Order is ready. Yes. Lizard's happy. Let's see what reputation reward I get. Brewery. Clothier. Heck. Smokehouse. Heck. I want both of these. This can get me another thing, though. Oh, I can get a brewery. I can make ale. And I can get a tavern and all these things. Alright, what's here? Farm fields and packs of crops. Extra grain production. Beaver Resolve. Or brewery and tavern. Copper ore. For more beavers. Yeah, probably. Go ahead and deliver it. Ah! Ancient artifact. Oh. Get everyone's resolve really high for 30 seconds. Or make a bunch of building materials and crop packs. To get more pies. I'm not sure about that one. But let's go ahead and get that brewery so I can get the tavern, so I can get the tavern, so I can get even more ale and better ale production. Then I need to make packs of crops. Where's my post? Yeah. I need 20 of these. And also, I want a trading post. That's as good a place as any. Everyone's unhoused. I need more districting or something. Okay, that's fine. Move up here, I guess. And then, like, start chopping this stuff out. Where's my other wood camp? Over here. You... We're coming up here in order to... Let's just move you out of the way. You... I need to find stuff. And so, this will be some housing. Now that's another 12. Put some more paths in, and then we'll go ahead and round it out as well. Herbalist's camp. I do have herbs and berries on the map. I don't see any meat or insects. Let's go and get this. I can make a brewery. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that alone. Brewery. Actually, short term, we need to make a path through here. Aha! Hi there! Oh, there's a lot of amber I want. I don't have anything that's making copper ore into anything right now. Amber, please. 27. Let's see. What might you want? Want some building materials? How about some crops? Okay, I'm not gonna be able to get like anything. You like resin? Not enough. Okay, let's get... Okay, I'm not gonna be able to get any trades currently. That is fine. Where am I trying to go? Let's go in here. Minus all this stuff for now. A lot of people not working. Okay, beaver. We're gonna put lizards. That's short term. I've got herbalist camp. Where I need you. Over here. Where the hell's my path? Okay. Let's go with that. Sure. Bakery. Did I ever start that tavern? Or brewery? Can't put you there. Scavenger's camp is done here. Where do you need to go next? Up here! Path. Give me a storage down here. Human and a lizard. No, not a human, I guess. What the heck am I gonna do with my lizards? I got too many lizards. Lizards. Oh. How many parts do I have? Also, why am I not making provisions? Interesting. Alright. I'll just go ahead and send 8 berries to the Citadel. Go. Brewery. You're a human location. Gosh dang it. Lizards, where can I put you? Where humans are. There. Human. I do want pottery now. That's not pottery. I am getting crystallized dew, though. Nope. Pottery, yes. I don't have clay. Pottery 20. Ale, 30. Wine, 20. Should I even make wine? I got barrels. Two barrels. Mush soup. Grain. Low on food. I need this other farm up and running. Make another farm! Where the heck am I gonna have to put you? Right there, probably. Or like right there. Yeah. Start chopping in there again. so many, oh my goodness. Huh. Brewery. I want ale. Thank you. In fact, I want 40 ale. Make a makeshift hearth over here. Low on food. Uh, 40? 150. You know, I probably should have traded for some food. Farmland, Fortress Camp, and put a lizard there. There we go. Focus on the eggs. Okay, I think I've grown a little bit too much, cause I'm running really low on food. Oh dear. Pie production. Use herbs. Order. Agriculture. Yes. Alright. What can I do? Supplier, furnace, library. Bars, fabric, trade goods, better bricks, and a place for lizards to go. Furnace. Yeah, that's a perfect spot for you. Where's that workstation? I don't know. We're going down to 5 or just not producing. I can make fabric. I don't have a clothier though. Alright, lizard. 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 Copper bars. 20? Hi! 30. Probably 40 at this point. I've got no food. Focus on eggs. What's up here? More farmland. Swamp wheat fields. That's still not Stonecutter's camp. But that is Forager's camp range. Delivery in progress. Huh. Just a little more. There we go. No more lizards. Need more humans. Vineyard Town. +1 beaver resolve for every 50 wine produced. Or +2 to herbs production. Herbs, yes. How much ale do I have? Almost there. Although, yes, also chop that down. Alright, cut into there. Lizards resolve low. Wow. Because I'm not feeding people. Because I've got too many fucking people. I need to make a lot more farms. Get the farm fields. Make another small farm, and then we're gonna make this one a frickin' veggie farm. Are you still burning? No. Okay. Small farm, can you fit now? Yes. Okay. We're gonna move over here. And then we'll get a small path for you. Oh, I need housing. House. Where do they even put houses? Oh my goodness. Order ready to be completed. Okay. Now I can get a tavern. Also, smelter, smokehouse. Smokehouse. I'm starting to get kind of far away from suppliers, though. The storage. Tavern. Where the hell am I gonna put this? There? There. Get that tavern. Build up our resolve. copper vein, stormbird nest. Wait, stormbird nest. You are gonna make veggies. Human. Stormbird nest. That's not you still. Tavern or smokehouse. I don't have any of that type of food. Well, I mean, still do that. Don't do that. Also don't do that. I don't know why I made this. Lizard, lizard, lizard. You need a new place to go. Up here. Oh my goodness. Get some paths in. There. Trader. I need food. Oh, maybe I can actually get some amber out of this. There we go. More grain production. And some immediate food. Tavern. Human. Why is everyone so unhappy now? Tons and tons of villagers, lots of discovered glades. Late year. One dangerous glade. I got 2 hearths. Is lumber not making enough? Where's my lumber mill? Not making enough pottery or flour? 40 flour. think let me go with that. What is it? What else can we do? Have 20 beavers. Do I have any events I can take care of? No. Hunger. Great. Everyone hungry. Okay, yeah, switch over to pottery. Reeds. Veggies. Make the heckin' mushroom soup. Yeah, I guess go ahead and go in there. I need every single farm. Now you're starting to go hungry. Good, you're making mush soup. Glade. Stone deposit. Yes. Okay. Lizard. Lizard. Get in there. Holy camole. Look at all this fertile soil. Just continue chopping. Path. Get another storage up here. Yeah, path there. Storage. Yeah. Food. Prioritize that, please. What's down here? Swamp wheat field, small encampment. I don't want more people. I can't even do that. I don't have clothing. shoot. 25. 25. Oh, crops. Building materials and crops. 10. 25. 25. Make it out of... Yep. I guess so. Are you making hecking planks? Do I need to make another lumber mill? I guess I need another lumber mill. I don't have bricks. Does distraction. Brick out of stone. Ah, great, 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 great. Soup. As people. I guess I've got enough parts. Scavenger? Scavenger. People aren't housed. Just build a ton of houses. Alright, we're in drizzle. 2 humans. 30% global production speed, 3% chance of dying every minute. 10 roots per minute. Yes. I forgot about that. Trade routes. Stone delivery line. For grain. No, start a spark dew. And yeah. Get houses for people. More housing. Oh my goodness. Library incense, manuscripts. Reroll. Beaver housing. I don't have planks. Why don't I have planks? I need another lumber yard. Lumber mill. Do you fit there? No. Here? Nope. There. Give me that other lumber mill so I can make heckin' planks. Oh, you know what? I bet all the heckin' provisioner. Use fabric. Mush soup. Start using berries. Bakery. Oh. Forty. 30. You're type 1 pottery. Can you move? Lumber mill made? Yes. Beaver. Scavengers is lizard. What happened? Oh, I gained reputation. Okay. Holy moly. What on earth? Small farm. Okay, now you have to go in up there. Then you go in there. So I need that. So Hilda, what do you got? Millstone. I need 9 more for that. Four plant fiber for every 10 veggies. 27 provisions. Max it out. Copper ore. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Trade, get the millstone, get the pocket knives. Yeah. Alright, crops is done. Building materials is next. So the fabric is the most expensive thing I can be making. Still some people unhoused. Get some beaver houses up somewhere, anywhere. 1, 2, reputation. Why do you keep giving me a library? And why do I not have planks? They're not burning planks. Where are all the planks going? Construction, crafting, construct, building. Where's all the planks? Uh, 50. Uh, 30. And don't make simple tools here, please. So Hilda is gone. Farm field. Where? Okay, I'm getting planks delivered now. Small farm. Farm field. Those lizards are really generating me some good old reputation, at least. It's all the building materials, that's what's going on, but... Bricks. There. I don't even remember where the heck I put... Is this where... This... That's Beaver House. There we go. Stone. You're making copper. Use berries for pie. That was a little dicey for a while, but... Herbalist camp has nothing. Well, you got berries up here. Except there's a better location to grab berries from up here. Not really. It's about the same. You're fine. And there we go. GG! And that took what? Let's see, how much time did that take? Started this, I think, at about, I should have put a stream marker down. I think I started this around, say, midnight before the time change. Midnight 30. Maybe actually 1 o'clock. Pre-time change 1 o'clock. So that was like 3-ish hours. Very short amount of time in order to make a village run. And obviously I was doing a lot of explanation of how this works. And, yeah. It's just like a really good, chill, thinky puzzle in order to make the village thrive. And this is only on the normal. This is only a normal difficulty zone. So I got 60 experience points. I got Beaver Settlement because I got 25 beavers. First run on Scarlet Orchard. And I got 23 food stockpiles, which is a metaprogression item. So let's go to the world map. And so this is the other aspect of Against the Storm. The Smoldering City, rather. So there's like Fungal Creek is another company that ended up. Oh, they're actually building off of me. Can't let that happen because I'm building. I'm gonna build there. Five years. Can't rotate out here on this map. Oh, some marshlands. So every cycle, what happens is the map completely refreshes. After your first cycle, then these first dawn companies start putting stuff out there and providing trade routes, but also taking resources. I think taking resources from you. I'm not sure how that works. But when you are choosing a place to settle, you can check the seasonal conditions over on the left, and also what the biome will be, the difficulty, and the goals. The win and loss condition. The win condition being, I think currently only ever 12 reputation, and the fail condition being 12 impatience. What effects will be given, what the rewards will be. Almost always I've seen 60 experience points, even on this like hard difficulty one. And the idea is you want to get some of these other types of currency, which are the machinery and the artifacts. Because if we enter the Smoldering City, there's two things we can do. The very first thing is buying this upgrade down here, which gives us the deeds in the Obsidian Archive. And the deeds are like achievements, effectively. So I just did, I didn't do that, apparently. I still apparently didn't do that. What I did do is I got the Scarlet Orchard, which will give me 50 experience points and a new decoration I can put down. As well as this Beaver Settlement one, which was only 50 experience points. Whew. So yeah, I've already completed Phase of the Moth, because I completed enough of these objectives in this particular row. And so what that ended up doing was more of the different biomes are encroaching inward, and harder stuff is more easily attainable because it's less far out in order to get those harder difficulties. So, now that I got like an extra 24 food, I can either get this, so, first stuff is on either the more basic level of things, so like in this case, +1 cornerstone available, so now instead of 2 cornerstones, I now have 3 cornerstones that I can pick from each time that cornerstones come up. I can put down paved roads. I didn't really have too much stone production in this last map, so I didn't really want to use stone too much, although in hindsight I probably could have done a trade route in order to make that a bit more possible. And that was a very fertile area, so I could have like put down more farms in order to trade away even more stuff in order to get more stuff back. Embark point is, I'll go ahead and show that in a little bit. This is where I was able to actually unlock herbalist camps, as well as that sharp sickles and the fungal guide cornerstone. I can't unlock this because I don't have any artifacts right now. And I don't have enough machinery in order to do that one even after the fact, let alone this one. That would be really nice to have. So the stars indicate how efficient you can be with making that particular material. I didn't go into that in the playthrough that I just did. But the more stars, the less amount of source materials you need in order to make the same amount of product. And the basic versions tend to have 0 stars, which makes it a lot harder. It just like costs a lot of materials in order to even get the products. Another reason I like this game, the soundtrack is amazing. So, what I've got available to me, I need to get 2 more upgrades. I need to purchase 2 more upgrades somewhere down here before I can start taking upgrades from this row. So, stuff that I can actually purchase are either this one, which is getting the market, which will be another services option, free brotherhood, and then using resources for religion and luxury. I could do this one and get the ranch. That's probably the one I'm doing. Or I could do the apothecary and the tea doctor. And all this is just in order to get more options available. And actually I cannot get the ranch because I don't have the provisioner because I don't have enough machinery. So, looks like I'm probably getting the apothecary. Prosperous settlement. Gain a stack of the wealth effect +1 to global resolve each time you trade goods worth 100 amber. This got me Rain Mill. The best flour, and also an alternative trader You may have noticed that the same person kept coming back each time. Different traders, you start off with only the one trader, Hilda. But you can unlock a couple of other traders, around here. Also, you can like unlock additional trade routes. You can unlock even more building blueprints. Importantly, if I can get this level 2, which is an interesting prospect given that I'm going to be going for artifacts next. Because the thing about these race-specific houses, they only house 2 people, but they have, and they also require either planks, some combination of planks, fabric, and or bricks, 2 of them, 2 among those 3, but they provide enhanced housing compared to shelters, which are just basic housing. So these types of houses will actually provide happiness, and so it'll be a lot easier in order to increase resolve by having these houses as essential buildings and not just blueprints. So these will, if they are essential buildings, then they will always be available to me. So that is making me want to maybe do this, even though I would probably prefer to go ahead and do this one, just because it gives me a new thing that I can produce, tea, another place that can produce biscuits, and then a place that can produce incense, or another place that can produce incense, or a thing that is consumed for one of the services. But I think maybe actually going ahead and doing that, I'm going to go back to the map real quick. Aha! This is actually machinery. So, going back to Smoldering City, which path will that take me down? Provisioner into the ranch. Is the ranch? The ranch will give me a steady supply of meat, leather, and eggs. Oh, there's another trader. And then also the workshop, as opposed to a basic workshop, provides all of these rather than at 2 stars rather than at 0. Probably still do both this cycle. I'm not doing another one. I'm going to be going to bed. But I mean, a good 6-hour stream, that's a lot of time. That's a lot of time for me to be doing streams and talking all this time. I'm going to need to make sure I drink a lot of water. Not least of which because I did a Rain Fit session. Yeah, I need to get some sleep before wrench in the morning. For those of you who do not know, for the most part, I am a just in order. Well, let me go ahead and do my entire spiel. So I am Kylaria, she/her pronouns. I'm an autistic trans woman who speedruns Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of the Necrodancer, featuring The Legend of Zelda. That is the full subtitle of Cadence of Hyrule. I'm the current developer of the bingo for the bingo generator for Cadence of Hyrule. Haven't made any progress since Thursday, but it is in a pretty good progression state, and hopefully it'll be back up and operational with a new look and feel, such that we could actually start running it again, for one, and for two, so that we can actually, I can actually build upon it and make what I think should be an improvement over the current model. I also speedrun Crypt of the Necrodancer. I was part of Conduit earlier, like 12 hours, 14 hours ago. And I was, I was in the playoffs. I was placed up against SC2, SEC 127, and got 2-0'd, so I was knocked out in the quarterfinals. But it was still fun. We had some like really ridiculous seeds for that, for those races. And then I also speedrun Monolith, which is a twin stick shooter bullet heck, which is going to have its fourth racing season coming up in early December, early mid-December. I think something like the 12th to the 14th. Don't quote me on that. But definitely check out the Monolith Discord in order to find a link to the monorail Discord if you want to participate in that. We'll be going down to floor 6 and fighting, I think, the machine. I think we're still going to be playing on normal difficulty. And then, otherwise, I mean, obviously I'm playing Against the Storm. I'm a big fan of this game. I also have streamed before Industries of Titan, another city builder, which is, it takes a lot of inspiration from a lot of different places and tries to mash them all together. It's got, it's a sci-fi, dystopian future where humanity is expanding across the galaxy, and corporations are trying to seize upon the opportunity that is Titan, one of Saturn's moons. And are discovering some interesting relics from whoever settled it last. That one is also in early access, but it is out of the 1-year exclusivity deal with Epic Games. It is available on Epic Games and Steam, and made by the people who made Necrodancer and Cadence of Hyrule, i.e. Brace Yourself Games. I do not work for them. I am just an advocate of their games and really enjoy what they produce. They also have another game called Phantom Brigade, which is a cinematic tactical mech combat game where you plan out your moves in 5-second intervals, and you can like slide the timeline back and forth, and you've got prediction systems in trying to reclaim the land from the invading mech or mecha. It's a lot of it. That game is also a lot of fun. I just I've been getting more enjoyment out of these city builders than the tactical than that tactical game. I still sort of follow its development, but not nearly as intensely as these city builders. Not entirely sure why, because I mean that game would be super up my alley. For the fact that you can like super customize your mechs and like how they act on the field. If they're a light mech, a heavy mech, or like lots of armor and like a sniper rifle, or if you put a ton of like a pair of missile launchers on them or whatever. I don't think you can actually do a pair of missile launchers, but you can do a ton of customization, and I think they're eventually going to be building out the pilot system in some way, like pilot progression, RPG elements and stuff. And it's, a rebellion of sorts in order to, I'm just at a loss for words, but it's also a very good game, and just like a lot of good people work on it, and they've got like a lot of good policies for their workplace. So, yeah, it's getting close to 3 a.m. my time. I've been going on for 6 hours. It's been great showing you this. It's been great doing this stream for Extra Life, and raising $225. Thank you very much, everybody who donated for Lurie Children's Hospital of Chicago, and also for the goals that my office team have been working towards. I think... Wait, can I actually get unlock that? I can skip this. What? That makes no sense. Why does it look like it's supposed to be a prerequisite? Are they not prerequisites? Okay, I'm gonna have to provide some feedback on that, because if you want, so I'm a software developer just by day, and also by hobby, with a heavy focus on gaming. Otherwise, why would I be streaming? Generally speaking, if you want it to be separate, like you can pick it up regardless. generally you shouldn't have a line that actually connects the two, making it seem like they are prerequisites in order to, like, I have to get this in order to get this, rather than being like, in the same family, rather. If it were lines on either side in order to know this is the same family, and then if there's like prerequisites, then having another thick line going between the two, then that would make a bit more sense. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put some feedback on that in the Against the Storm Discord. So I just need one more upgrade on something below this line before I can unlock this stuff, which will allow me to eventually get that dim square level 2 and get those houses be essential. Oh, that's where moldy brain seeds are. Then yeah, greenhouse for mushrooms. Oh. Plantation. Plantation's really good. Right? No, wait, no. I'm thinking of something further up. Regardless, thank you everybody for tuning in. Tune back in about 7 hours time. Ideally in 7 hours time, I should be live again with Wrench. That is weekly races for everyone in Cadence of Hyrule. I had to fit the bird pun in somehow, and happen to also be able to work Ohio in as well. Just happened to be able to make a second word out of a bird word. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for helping me raise $225. That was already way more than I thought I was going to be able to raise. Yeah. Wow. While I'm tired, I'm also just at a loss for words. It's not a lot, but it is always, every little bit counts. Every little bit counts for all of these different charities that I do speedruns for or casual stuff for. Extra Life. I've seen plenty of other people do Extra Life streams, oftentimes a board gaming thing, yeah, it was such a good cause, and with the pandemic, all the more reason in order to be providing money for these hospitals. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead. Maybe I'll see if there's anyone else streaming for Extra Life, or any friends streaming in general. anyone I follow that I wanna raid? Are you still doing? You are still doing extra life stuff. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid Sakura Tsubasa. She is she does a lot of Zelda randos. Sakura Tsubasa, right? And right now she is discovering that she has a fast Ganon seed. Or maybe fell because she's on one-hit KO. But yeah, she's got a puppy cam up and she's playing some Link to the Past rando. So thanks for tuning in, and be back in another like 7 hours for Cadence of Hyrule community races. It's completely open entry. No streaming is actually required if you want to join as well. And that is my main game. I do like these city builders a lot though too. And hopefully I'll stream some more of them. So thanks for tuning in. Bye!